Hello, welcome back. I know you have wondered, you have thought about the difference between talk, speak, say, tell. So today we're going to talk about these things. We're going to talk about these things. What do you mean, Patricia, talk? Yes, we will, because although we're not really having a conversation here, because I'm the only one speaking, it's the idea that I'm having a conversation with you. So number one, talk is about a conversation, okay? So it's about one person speaking, the other one listening, then this person speaks, the other one listens. It's about this kind of, dynamic where people are speaking to each other, so they are having a conversation, which means they are talking. All right, so this is the idea. So when I say we're going to talk about this, it's a nice way to say I am going to speak and you're going to listen, but it's just more friendly to say we're going to talk about this today. So maybe you would say to someone, I need to talk to you. Maybe it's something very serious. You're really not happy about something and you have to speak to them about it. You would say, I need to talk to you, because it sounds more friendly than to say, I need to speak to you. So in this case, this is the difference. When you say, I need to talk to you, it sounds a little bit more friendly than I need to speak to you. I need to speak to you is more straightforward. I'm going to say something to you and then I'm leaving. Done. So it's not as friendly. Something else you would hear people using a lot is, we need to talk. We need to talk. We need to talk. That means, something bad happened, really. This is something you hear a lot when you're watching stuff in English and there is a relationship problem and the person has to tell that other person that something bad happened. They say, we need to talk. And the person's like, oh my God, are we breaking up? Notice this. Next time you're watching something, you're going to see this a lot. Now, when you talk about speak, it's just a very general way to talk about words coming out of your mouth. It's general, which is why we say, I speak Portuguese and English. I speak these languages. It's the only one you have to use, okay? I speak Portuguese and English. And again, like I was mentioning earlier, if you say, I need to speak to you, it's just not as friendly as I need to talk to you, but it doesn't mean that it's rude, okay? Be careful here. I'm not saying that when you say, I need to speak to you, that it's rude. I'm not. I'm just saying that it's maybe something more straightforward. I'm just going to say something to you, tell you something, and that's it. We're done. So I'll speak to you. It's something a little bit more objective than talk. Maybe talk is going to take a bit longer than speak. If you're talking to somebody and they say something rude, you say, don't speak to me like that. Yeah, because it's just you're referring to that particular thing the person said. So don't speak to me like that. Of course you can say, don't talk to me like that. Yes, you can. You're going to hear both, okay? So there will be, again, grammar is great until you start listening to native speakers and realize they are breaking all the rules, literally, okay? So you need to know how to break these rules as well. You can say, I need to talk to you, I need to speak to you. If you're saying it in a really smiley way, I need to speak to you, it's very friendly. It's not a problem. It's just for you to notice what could be behind what you're actually saying. So if you're talking to someone, having a conversation with somebody, and they say something really rude, and you say, don't talk to me like that. It's fine. It's practically the same as don't speak to me like that in this particular context. Talking to someone, you're talking like this. You can't hear. You say, you speak a bit louder, please. Speak louder, because it's just the general verb for words coming out of your mouth. So speak louder. The same logic behind speak English. Now for say, it's simply, literally words coming out of your mouth. And sometimes it's just about that. And sometimes it's about saying something to somebody else. It's never going to be say for me. No, forget that sentence, please, guys. I always hear it. No, it's not going to happen. It's not right. It's not say for me. It's say to me, right? So listen, talking to someone, you didn't hear what they said. You say, what did you say? You see what I'm saying here? Look, you didn't hear what they said. So I used say, because said is the past. And then I said. You say, see, say is everywhere. Say is so used. So don't run away from it, because most of the time you cannot use speak when you're supposed to use say. So say is super important. Speaking to someone, talking to someone, they say something. You see the difference. So you're speaking to someone or talking to someone and they say something you don't understand. You say, can you say that again, please? Can you say that again? Say again, because it's just words coming out of the person's mouth. Okay? This next one, look. Oh, what he said to you was lovely. What he said to you was lovely. I cannot say what he spoke to you. No, it's wrong. Never. It has to be what he said to you was lovely. Say what you like. I don't believe you. Say what you like. It's say whatever you want. I don't believe you. Say what you like. I don't believe you. Say what you like. You asked me and I said yes. You asked me whether you could or could not do something and I said yes. You asked me and I said yes. I said yes. You see, because it's simply about the word yes finding its way out. Now for tell, it can be very similar to say. It can be because tell is about saying something to somebody else. So what he said to you was lovely. Great sentence. You could also say what he told you was lovely. That's great too. But in this case, I say what he told you. What he told you and said to you. You will hear tell being used with to with situations like this. Tell it to me. Tell it to me. Tell it to me. That's okay. You will hear it sometimes. So I wanted to tell it to you, but I just didn't know how because something had happened and I wanted you to know. So I wanted to tell it to you, but I didn't know how. It's the same as I wanted to tell you. I normally use tell without it and without to myself, but you could say tell it to you. It's okay. I told you, but you weren't listening. I told you, but you weren't listening. You were not listening. You weren't listening. I told you. Same as I said that to you. I said it to you, but I told you sounds more natural for situations like this. So please, please, please start to pay attention when you're watching things in English to make sure you can see what people are using, because all of these verbs are very important. You're going to use all of them, but you have to understand how they're going to be used, okay? So be careful with them, be very careful, and try to use all of them. Make up some sentences about your life, things that you like, things that make sense to you, so you can start to get those out. And you can use the ones I said to you today as well in your life. So just repeat what I'm saying to you so it can help you start using them correctly. Thanks for being here today. See you all next time. Bye.